Hey everybody, it's Ed Moses here, and this is my 5th video of this series. And today I'm going to talk about the power of visualization. The power of visualization. What is the power of visualization? Well, the power of visualization it's actually like daydreaming. Something you do with your mind. It's free. It's a tool you have. You were born with it. And let's say I tell you there's a red Corvette coming up the road. What happens? Your mind stops, and in your mind you can see a red Corvette coming up the road. That's visualization. And visualization can be used anywhere, anytime. Let's look at children, for instance. Now, children access visualization every single day. And if you watch little children play, they're pretending to be rock stars, they're pretending to be movie stars. You know, they've got all these little games that they play where they're pretending to be somebody else. They're pretending to live in the same places, have the same cars, dress the same, and in their head they're seeing all this. They actually see this in their minds. They believe this is real because this is their world, and they don't, you know, even though they don't really have this stuff at that time, they visualize that, and they're having fun believing it. But you know, as you get older, as we all know, you tend to lose that visualization tool, because what happens to a lot of us is we take on jobs, we get busy with other obligations like maybe raising children, anything else that you get yourself into, and what happens is you lose time, and because you lose the time that you used to have, it seems like you don't visualize like you used to. You don't take the time to stop and dream about the things that you used to dream up as a child. And it's really kind of sad, because this is such a key tool that can be used, you know, to succeed at anything you want to succeed in life if you actually access it and use it. I mean, it's free, it's there, it's something, we're all gifted with it. So just recently I was watching some videos on YouTube. They're pretty cool videos by, one was Jim Carrey. And Jim Carrey, he's a comedian. I think most of us know who Jim Carrey is. He was actually talking about, before he was famous, before anybody even knew this guy, he said he used to go to this park, he'd drive to this park, he'd sit in his car, and when he sat in his car, he would pretend, in his mind, he could visualize himself standing on stage, you know, doing his show, and these people were loving him, they were applauding him, they were like, oh, you're the comic god, and they loved him. And so he'd go home after, you know, daydreaming that, and I guess he did this every day. He'd go home feeling great, you know, that, you know, this is going to happen, I'm excited. One day he wrote himself a check for $10 million. And he gave himself 3 years to make this happen. And he stuck this in his wallet, and he said it was actually falling apart after 3 years. But within 3 years, he actually got signed a contract for his first movie. And it was Dumb, Dumber and Dumbest, which, you know, a lot of us have seen that movie. But he made his first $10 million within the 3 years, just like he had visualized. You know, he wrote himself the check and everything. This is going to happen, and it happened for him. Now, Will Smith is another guy that, you know, he's also a comedian, pretty similar. He uses the gift of visualization as well, and look where he's at. And I mean, this guy's just real adamant about it, because it's just, you know, he was going into, it was like a whole different bunch of shows, I guess, he was on, where he was talking about visualization. And he made the comment that, you know, anything you can dream, you can have. He says, you know, a lot of people don't believe that, but he says, I know it, because I've done it over and over again. Anything I can dream, I can have. And he said, this is even before I was making the money. I knew in my head that if I dreamt it, I could have it. And it works for him. It works in business. It works for anything you want. I mean, even if you're trying to lose weight, whatever it is, if you can visualize it, if you can see it here, you can have it. one way that I found that works for me, the way I visualize is I like to meditate. So what I do is I take whatever the goal is, whatever it is that I'm interested in doing or reaching, and I'll read it, I'll get it in my head, I'll think about it, so that actually when I go into the state of meditation, my mind will wrap around the thoughts that I had just put in my head before I went into state. And while I'm in state, I start thinking about it, and it builds into my subconscious, and it records it. It's there. It's always there that way. So I'm always thinking about it. It's always in the back of my mind. This is what I want. This is what I want to achieve. That's how I do it. I mean, anybody can do this. It's not really that hard. It's just, if you haven't used this tool in years, you're going to have to build it back up again. Just like playing guitar, just like exercise, whatever it is, you have to get built back up to access it. If you don't use it every day, it's going to go away. It's like it's just reality. So, but anyway, hopefully you found this visualization video somewhat useful to you. I hope it's useful. I kind of enjoyed making it. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.